doing what he knows best, igniting a second chance for a bike and a rider. 2-stroke or 4-stroke, from budget builds to best in class, from the Bakersfield Hills to the Supercross track. You're watching the London Max YouTube channel. You're watching the London Max YouTube channel.
Here it is, guys, the classic battle of who's better, CR500 versus KX500. And I gotta say, after spending only just a few hours between these bikes, it is very obvious which one is better. Now, if you're riding tracks, you've got to get the CR500. The CR500 just has a better way of cutting up a track. The power, how it comes on, very violent right at the mid-range, I would say is perfect for a track. And it's very, though, obvious where the other two separate. So if you're going to be doing trails, the KX500 is king. It has a very, very broad power band, which just from the very grunt all the way, it carries to the moon, but it doesn't hit as hard as the CR500. With that being said, both bikes have their pluses and minuses, and both haul ass. That's kind of rad. This is like where both bikes were kind of born and bred to play, you know?
Right.
Here's a little bit more on the track, but still, like, these things are the master of desert and rocks. And
yeah, it's just got so much low end. Like, just come up this hill.
Yeah, it was, yeah, where you just second?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Just let the torque kind of carry you.
Yeah, if you have to, just kind of fiddle the clutch a little and just...
See, I didn't have to fiddle the clutch. I just... Yeah, we need to take these things on like a long desert ride at some point.
Oh, for sure.
They got the capacity for it.
Yes, they do.
So I don't know if you saw that, but my son Ivan, he came out to meet us to go ride. And because we're, you know, just riding around the block from our house, he thought he could keep up with the 500s, and we're going down this straightaway, just booking, just having fun, and his RM85 blew up. But it happens, you know. It's that bike had probably about 50 hours on it for an 85. That's a lot, especially it's like a 2007 2008 RM85. And I think it's time for a full engine rebuild, but we're in the Jeep because my truck's full of stuff. Had to go and take the family out to the lake yesterday, so it's all full of stuff right now, so we have the Jeep. So this is going to be interesting. At a minimum, it's going to be interesting. So let's go pick up blown up 85. All right, Austin. We're gonna make a little trailer out of this thing.
All right.
No, right? Just a little one.
Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you.
hold.
That ain't going nowhere. You gotta make sure to flip it and go, yep, she ain't going nowhere.
Well, I'm waiting for when we hit the dips and this thing gets all traveled out. What up, YouTube fam? So here with Austin. So just to give you a little background, Austin, you hit me up on Instagram.
I did.
I'm not going to leak too much on this video.
Okay.
But she said, hey, I got a bike you might be interested in.
Yep.
And come over and check it out. So I did, and I now have some of that bike.
Said bike, yep.
Yeah, some of that bike here, because it's not what we would call together.
Yep.
It's maybe in some boxes and mixed totes. But anyway, when I was over there, he showed me the reason why he's getting rid of that project is because he got a new one. This is his, so 89 engine.
Yep.
What's the rest of it?
89, and it was like a whole mix of things. It had like a 91 swing arm, 01 frame, you know, 91 airbox, just like a whole bunch of stuff. And then it had the suspension and trip clamps off of a CR500. And it was just kind of like mixed together. So what I really wanted to do was try to make it as 01
as
to
possible.
match the frame. Yes.
Yeah. And the bike came out killer. So, I mean, we stayed in touch, obviously, and then he told me that he was going to be firing it up on last Friday or Saturday. And we got tuned up a little bit. Still a little blubbery off the bottom, but big
Just
deal.
a little,
yeah, but the same thing is with the KX500. They don't like to be put around. Actually, I don't know of very many 500s that like to be put around. They like to be wide open. And but once you got wide open, it sounded good.
Oh, that thing, it screamed. It screamed. And like you said, you got to ride it almost like a 125,
yeah,
like just a typical two-stroke.
Yeah, so the CRs, guys, that's where they're really different from the KX500s. Is the KX500 had a power valve. They're a lot more easy to kind of tractor around, motor around, you know, and not have to work the clutch so much. The 500 is really like that mid to top.
Yes.
They like to rev. They like to, and that's why a lot of guys like them for motocross. You know, like your King Kaplan guys and stuff like that. They like them for moto, is because they're such a top end bike. Where the KX is, they're desert sleds. They're, I would say, more of a Swiss Army knife, but they're not as potent on a track as like the CR is. So it's kind of cool because we got to go fart around together out in the hills. We got to, you know, you guys seen some footage here, just playing, just out there having fun on the 500s. And yeah, it was awesome. I wish we had a little bit longer, but we're gonna have a hot day today, so we try to get it done early. But guys, that's basically it. Austin, thank you for bringing her out, man. I'm stoked that she came out so good. And
oh, for sure. You know, I had a blast today, and I really hope we get to do more of this.
Oh, you know we will. He only lives like 3 blocks away or something like that. And the community around here is kind of rad because everyone kind of knows each other.
For sure.
And so we'll get some more 500 footage. I think we're going to take them out to the track.
Yep.
I got a lot of suspension work to do, though. I got a lot. That thing, it's I got about 6 inches of sag in the rear and probably about equal that in the front. So I think I'm due for a suspension swap. Probably put something stiffer on there because it just, for desert stuff, it's great. For the rocks, like especially when we get on like those rocky roads, it just nothing kicks it sideways. Nothing.
Yep.
It's
I noticed I had a little kick every once in a while, and you were able to just keep trenching on.
Yeah,
through.
that's just that soft ass suspension. That's original 91, 92 suspension on that thing, and that's not. They weren't doing tracks, you know, like we want to go out to 95A and just screw some laps on these things. And I'm gonna bet right now I could probably get about 3-4 laps in.
Right. I know. I haven't ridden one of these in so long on a track. I'm kind of interested to see how long I'll even last.
Yeah. It's going to be a blast, so keep your eyes open for that one, guys, because 500s are cool as hell. And I might just bring out the Yamasaki, too. I don't know. There's like maybe an hour of total ride time on the Yamasaki just because I just put it up in Galfer's showroom and just start it every now and again, but for the most part, it just sits. But anyways, guys, short, sweet, fun video today. We'll be doing a lot more pretty soon. I'm still waiting on some parts. I'm sorry. There's been a little like 2-week break there in videos. Just know that it's only because I'm waiting for some parts for some other projects, waiting for a frame to get back from powder coating. And yeah, so anyways, guys, with that being said, love every single one of you guys. Thank you for coming out, man. That was a blast.
And thank you everybody for watching.
Yeah, make sure you're subscribed. We do a lot of dirt bike stuff here. That's actually all I do. So make sure that you're following along. You've been a long-time subscriber, huh?
I have, at least for the last 3 or 4 years.
So that's rad. I mean, when he heard that I was moving up here, he was like, "Oh, let's go!"
I was super excited. I was like, I know where he's going.
Yeah. So with that, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Peace out for now, and see you later.